KPM. Didik TV KPM.
Wow, what a big factory. I wonder what do they make here?
Hi, sir.
Hi.
How can I help you?
Yes, I'm actually very curious to know what do you make here?
Something very special.
Something special, okay.
Take a guess. What do you think?
Well, I see some dough over there. Is it pizza?
No, not pizza. Try again.
Is it roti canai?
No, Chris, not roti canai.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't guess. Oh, do you make pasta?
Yes, pasta.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Would you like to learn how to make pasta?
Oh, yes, please. I would.
Come, let me show you.
All right, let's go. Okay, so what do we start with? Hi everybody, welcome to Slot Tahap 2 with me Chris MJ for today's subject, which is Bahasa Inggeris Tahun 6, and I'm here with Miss Sylvia. Hi Miss Sylvia.
Hello.
It's so good to have you here with us again.
So good to be here.
Thank you so much for being here. But before we proceed with today's lesson, I also want to welcome Mr. Bukhari as our sign language interpreter for today's episode. Thank you very much, Mr. Bukhari. And also Miss Sylvia, a classroom would not be complete without classmates. Am I correct?
Yes, that's right.
So who are our classmates for today's episode? Can we say hi to them? Where are they? Where are my friends for today? Hi everyone.
Hello.
There they are.
Wow.
Okay, Miss Sylvia, would you like to introduce our friends on Google Meets? Go ahead.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Miss Sylvia and I'm an English teacher from SK Jalan Gurney 2. And with me I have 4 pupils and 2 of them are from my school actually.
Okay.
So I'm going to introduce them first. First we have Ashil Razin Binti Razman. Hi Ashil.
Hi Ashil.
Next we also have Muhammad Afan Najmi bin Hamizan. Hi Afan.
Hi Afan.
Okay, and we also have 2 other pupils from the land of Hornbills.
Ooh.
They came all the way from Sarawak, from SK Kampung Baru, Sarawak.
Wow.
So first we have Anselm Ziv Xavier, anak Alexander. Hi Anselm.
Hi Anselm.
Alright, and last but not least, we also have Iris Liwi He Wei Ning. Hi Iris.
Hi Iris. Okay, so these are our classmates on Google Meets as well as those of you watching at home. But before we proceed, I would like to ask everybody, are you ready for today's lesson? If you're ready, give me a thumbs up. Where is the thumbs up? There you go.
Wow.
Okay, so everybody is ready. Miss Sylvia, what are we learning today, Miss Sylvia? I see a lot of ingredients on the table.
Okay, so if you saw earlier what we did, okay, so Chris actually came to the factory.
Yes.
And this is actually a factory where pasta is made. So our topic for today is actually, how is pasta made? So this is actually a topic found in Unit 6 called How is it made? So in this lesson today, actually there are 2 skills that we're going to focus on. First is listening and the second one is writing. So today you're going to listen and you are going to know how is pasta made, and you will also do some writing. I'm going to teach you how to write using the passive voice, and not only that, I will also teach you how to use linking words when you're writing steps as well.
Okay, sounds very exciting. So
Yes.
everyone get your stationery out, get your books out, and let's get ready for today's lesson.
Okay, now I want to ask you pupils, do you actually know how pasta is made? If you know, give me a thumbs up. If you don't know, give me a thumbs down. Let's see. Do you know how pasta is made? Is it a yes or is it a no? Okay, so all of you do not know. Okay, so that is why, okay, for this lesson, I'm going to teach you how is pasta made. And for this part, what you have to do, actually, you have to listen carefully. Okay. And with you, you already have a worksheet with you. Can you please show me the worksheet? Okay. Alright, so all you have to do, you have to listen carefully and see how is pasta made, and you just have to number the steps from 1 to 9. Okay, so pupils, if you understand my instruction, can you please give me a thumbs up? Let's see. Alright, so it looks like all of you understand. So we are going to start now. So listen carefully. Okay, so Chris, actually for pasta, right, it actually comes from wheat. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to grow wheat. Yes.
So over here.
Yes, that's right.
So this is the first step.
So when the wheat has fully grown, the next step is you have to harvest the wheat. Okay, so you harvest the wheat, alright, and after this, the wheat, you actually take it to the factory, and at the factory, okay, you make flour from the wheat. Okay, so this wheat will turn into flour. Okay, and then the next step is, alright, we add water to the flour, and then we have the dough. Alright, so you add water to the flour and then it becomes the dough. Okay, and after that, once you have the dough, the next step is you have to flatten the dough. Okay, so you flatten it, make it into flat sheets. And once you're done with that, okay, the next step is you want to cut. Okay, so what they will do at the factory is they will cut this. Okay, so once they've already cut, they've cut it into spaghetti, so you've got the shape now. But if you remember, we actually added water just now, so you need to dry it. Okay, so the next step is they will dry the pasta. Okay, so once it's already dried, okay, they will pack the pasta in boxes. Okay, so they pack the pasta in boxes, and the final step is they will actually send this out to the shops. So they will transport the pasta to the shops. Okay, so pupils, did you listen well?
Yes.
Is it a yes? Okay. So let's see if you have actually listened well. So we're going to do an activity.
All right.
And all you have to do is tell me which steps come first. Okay, who would like to try and give me the first step? You can raise your hand. Who would like to go first? Okay, Anselm, can you tell me which one is the first step?
Grow wheat.
Very good. Grow wheat. Very well done, Anselm. Okay, what is the next step? What comes next? Can you tell me? Yes, Ashil.
Harvest the wheat.
Correct. You harvest the wheat. Okay, once you already harvest, what is the next step? Can you tell me? Yes, Iris.
Make wheat into flour in the factory.
Perfect answer. Okay, and maybe Afan, can you tell me what is next? What is step number 4, Afan?
Add water to make dough.
Wow, very good. Okay, so now that you have the dough, what is the next step? Who would like to tell me? Yes, Ashil.
Press the dough into flat sheets.
Yes, you press the dough into flat sheets. Okay, so that is the 5th step. And what's next? What's after that? Who would like to tell me? Yes, Iris.
Cut the flat sheets into spaghetti.
Very good. And what about step number 7? Yes, Afan.
Dry the pasta.
Yes, you dry the pasta, and we've got 2 more. What is number 8? Ansel, maybe can you tell me?
Pack the pasta in boxes.
Very good. And we have the last step here, which is to transport the boxes to shops.
Wow, good job everyone. So Miss Sylvia, how did our pupils do for this activity? Maybe you'd like to
I
share.
think they deserve a 5 stars because they managed to rearrange everything to the correct order. Very well done, pupils.
Well done everyone, and you did listen well, but Miss Sylvia, before we proceed any further, is it okay to take a short break?
Yes.
Okay, for our friends watching at home, don't go anywhere. We'll return right back with Miss Sylvia for Bahasa Inggeris Tahap 2. See you later.
TV, KPM.
Hi everyone, welcome to Slot Tahap 2 with me Chris MJ, and today we are learning Bahasa Inggeris Tahun 6 together with Miss Sylvia, as well as my friends on Google Meets. We have Anselm, Ashil, Afan and Iris. Hi everyone. Okay, and if you all see over here, we are in a pasta factory.
Yes,
because we are
that's
learning
right.
how pasta is made.
Correct.
So Miss Sylvia, for the next segment, what are we learning?
Okay, so just now we actually look at the steps, right? Like how pasta is made.
Okay.
So for now, what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you how you can actually write these steps using the passive voice. Okay, so maybe you have not heard what is the passive voice, right? So in English, we have got the active voice, we've got the passive voice. So the active voice is actually used, okay, when the subject is the main emphasis and we're emphasizing that the subject is actually the one doing the action. But the passive voice, okay, is where the subject receives the action. So let's see, what does a passive voice sentence look like? Okay, so this is how the form will be. So you've got the subject and then you've got the be verb. So in English, we've got so many be verbs, but today for our lesson, the focus is on the word is and are. Maybe can I ask pupils, when do we use is and when do we use are? Can you tell me? Anyone? Okay, yes, Ashil.
Singular.
Yeah, which one is for singular? Is it is or are, Ashil?
Is.
Very good. So is is for singular and are is used for plural. Very well done. Okay, and then the last part in the sentence, we have to put the past participle. So the verb form that we are using today, the action word that we are using today is actually called the past participle. Okay, now pupils, you have actually learned about the past participle in previous topics. So we're just going to do a very short review. Okay. So these are the verbs that we see in the steps. So we have got grow, harvest, make, add, press, cut, dry, pack, and also transport. Okay, now let's see if you can change these words into the past participle form. So let's try the first one. Can anybody tell me what is the past participle of the word grow? Anyone? Yes, Anselm. Let's see.
Grow.
One more time, Anselm.
Grow.
Okay, grown. Okay, so grow, grew, grown. Very well done. Okay, one more. Who would like to try this one? Harvest, harvested. What is the past participle? Yes, Iris.
Harvested.
Yes, it's the same like the simple past. Okay, very well done. So these are the other past participles. Okay, so you have to look at this because we're going to use this when we are writing the sentences. Okay, so now before we write, I'm just going to show you two examples very quickly. So the first one, let us look at this sentence. You have got grow, read. So grow is the verb and read is the object of the sentence. So it comes after the verb. Okay, now if I were to change this to the passive voice, it will become read is grown. So I bring the object to the front and I make it as the subject of the sentence, and then I put the be verb is here, and lastly the word grow, I've changed it to the past participle grown. Okay, one more. Harvest the wheat. Harvest is the verb and the word the wheat is actually the object. So when I bring it to the passive voice, it will become the wheat is harvested. So the wheat, it was the object, it has become the subject now, and I've put the be verb is and the word harvest, I've brought it to the back and changed it to the past participle as harvested. Okay, so pupils, we must practice, right, Chris?
Yes,
okay, so we must practice. So let's try this one. Okay, so let's try this one. The first question, who would like to tell me, okay, where is the verb in this sentence? Can anyone tell me? Yes, Afan.
Add.
Add, very good. Okay, Afan, can you change this to the past participle, Afan?
Water is add to make do.
Wow, you're so advanced. Okay, you actually gave me the passive voice already. Very good, Afan. Actually, the answer is correct. Okay, you said water is added to make dough. Okay, so the water was the object, it became the subject now, and he actually changed add to added. Very well done.
Good job,
okay,
Afan.
Good job, Afan. Okay, what about the second question? Who would like to try? Yes, Ashil. Okay, maybe you can tell me where is the verb first?
Press.
Press. Okay, now Ashil, change it to the past participle and then change this sentence to the passive voice, Ashil.
Pressed.
Okay, now can you give me the sentence in the passive voice?
The dough is pressed into the flat sheets.
Yes, very good, Ashil. The dough is pressed into flat sheets. Amazing. Okay, maybe the next question someone else can try. If you already know how to change it to the passive voice, you can give me the sentence right away. Okay, Iris first and then Anselm. Iris? You can change this sentence to the passive voice.
The flat sheets are cut into spaghetti.
Very good, very good,
Wow.
Iris. Okay, so you have used the word are here because the flat sheets, okay, it's plural.
Plural.
Very well done. Okay, Anselm, now it's your time. It's a very short sentence. Can you change this to the passive voice, Anselm?
The pasta is dry.
Wow.
It's dry.
Very good, very good, very well done. The pasta is dry. Perfect sentence, Anselm.
Good job, everyone. Give yourselves a big hand. I'm sure for those watching at home were following along as well. Miss Sylvia, maybe would you like to give some marks on how did our pupils do for this activity?
So just now they got 5 stars. Now another 5 stars because they answered all the questions correctly using the passive voice. Very well done,
Good
pupils.
job. So you all have 10 stars now. Nice.
Yes.
Okay, so before we proceed any further, before we get our hands dirty, maybe is it okay to take a short break, Miss Sylvia?
Yes, yes.
Okay, for our friends watching at home, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on slot Tahap 2 Didik TV KPM.
Didik TV KPM.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris and you are watching Tahap 2 on Didik TV KPM. Today's episode we are learning Bahasa Inggeris Tahun 6 on the topic of how is pasta made together with Miss Sylvia. Alright Miss, I'm so excited for today's lesson. What are we going to learn next?
Okay, so just now you actually look at the steps, you rearrange the steps, we wrote them in the passive voice. So now I'm going to teach you something extra which you can actually put in these steps to show the relationship between the first step, the second step, and all the way to the last step. So what I'm going to teach you today is actually called linking words. So as I've mentioned just now, linking words are used to show the relationship between ideas. So we've got so many steps, but how do we tell people this is the first step or this is the second step? Okay, so there are some words which you can use. So there are 5 actually here.
Okay.
So the first one is the word first. And then we have got then, next, after that, and finally. Okay, so there are 5. Now, when do we use first? So it says first, right? So if we use it in the first sentence, when we talk about doing something, so the first step, we use the word first. And finally is used for the last step when we do something. That's the last step. So we use the word
Alright.
finally over there. And then we've got 3 other like then, next, and after that. This one you can use anywhere in between the steps.
Miss, I also
Yeah.
noticed there is a comma
Yes.
right next to the linking words. Is this
Thank
important?
you, Chris. Yes, very important. Okay, so you have to put the comma right after the linking word. Okay, so
Okay.
this is very important. Make sure you put that. Okay, so let's look at an example over here. So I've got the steps of making a tuna sandwich. So basically, when you make a tuna sandwich, you apply the butter on the bread and you put the tuna spread, and you've got tomato slices and salad. Okay, and lastly, you put the 2 slices of bread together. Okay, so these steps, okay, I did not include the linking words. But you see, if I include the linking words, this is how it will look like. So I've used the word first on the first step, okay, and then, next, and the last step, I've put the word finally. And as you can see, in all of these, we've got the comma at, like right after the linking word, and also a full stop at the end of the sentence. Well, do I have to put at all the sentences? Actually, what do you think, Chris? Is it a yes or is it a no?
Yes.
Okay, actually no. You don't have to put at all the sentences. So for the first and the last one you can put, but the in between you can put either 1 or 2 or 3 depending on how many steps you have. Like this one.
Okay.
Or if let's say I don't want to put it on the second step, I can even put it at the third step, like this one over here. So after that and then finally.
Alright, got it.
So Chris, I think it's time for them to do some practice.
Practice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everyone ready for practice? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. There you
yes.
go.
Well, Iris has given us a double thumbs up. She's very ready.
All right.
Okay.
So what are we doing?
Pupils, you have this worksheet with you, right? So what we're going to do is you are going to try and put the linking words in these steps. Okay. So let's start with the first one. Okay. So can anyone here tell me what should I put at the first step? Anyone? Oh, Afan, very quick. Yes, Afan. What is the word I should use here? Yes, Afan. What is the word? Ah, yes. First. Very well done. That is the correct answer. Okay, so Chris is going to stick it up there. Okay, and what about the next sentence? What do we put there? Can anyone tell me? Yes, Ashil. Go ahead.
Then.
Then, very good. Then, okay, so the other 2 steps, I actually did not put the linking words over there. Okay. And what about the third step? Maybe Anselm, can you try this one, Anselm? The third step.
Next.
Next, the dough is pressed into flat sheets. Very well done. Okay, and then the flat sheets are cut into spaghetti. Okay, what about the next step? The pasta is dried. What should I put there, Iris?
After that.
Very good. After that. Okay, so after that, the pasta is dried. Then the pasta is packed in boxes. Okay, and we've got one more. Who would like to try this one? One more. Okay, yes, Ashil.
And finally.
Yes, finally. Okay, so finally, the boxes are transported to shops.
All right, there you go. So Miss Sylvia, how did the pupils do for this activity?
Wow, they did really well, Chris. Look at that. They were able to put all the linking words correctly in all the steps that we have here. Very well done, pupils. Another 5 stars for all of you for this one. Very good.
Good job, everybody. And Miss Sylvia, could you also share a summary of what we just learned today? Go ahead.
Okay, so actually for today, okay, we learned how is pasta made, and I've also taught you how to write sentences using the passive voice. And last but not least, we also learned how to use linking words when we are writing the different steps in doing something. Okay, and pupils, for all of this activity, you actually answered really, really well. So Chris, can I give them another 5 stars?
Yes, you can. So everyone gets another 5 stars. And Miss Sylvia, thank you so much. But could you also share with us how can we get extra materials on today's lesson?
Okay, so you can actually go to the Delima portal and you can get extra enrichment activities and materials over there.
Alright, there you go, pupils. With that, I'd like to say thank you very much, Miss Sylvia, for today's lesson on how is pasta made. I'm sure all of us have now learned more and more info on how pasta is made, passive voice, and using linking words.
That's right.
And with that, everyone, we have come to the end of today's episode. Bye. We'll see you again only on Tahap 2 Didik TV KPM. But before that, you have a quiz for us, right?
Yes,
Okay, so-
that's right.
So what is...
Okay, so for this part, what you have to do is you have to take a guess. Okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to show you the different pastas.
There's so many types.
Yes, okay, so let's look at the first one and see, pupils. Can you guess the name? Okay.
Okay, so
Alright, so the first one is this one.
This one, right?
Yes. Okay, so what is this? Can anyone tell me? What do you call this? Okay, Ashil first. What is this, Ashil?
Spaghetti.
Okay, let's see. Oh,
Yes.
correct. Very well
Spaghetti.
done. Yes.
Okay, so what's next?
Okay, so the next one. What about this one? Who can
macam
tell
ni,
me?
sir?
Wow, Afan. Okay, yes, Afan. What is this?
Macaroni.
Oh, macaroni. Yes,
Macaroni.
yes. Very good, very
I
good.
love macaroni and cheese.
You love. Okay, so
Okay.
actually it's called elbow macaroni because of the
Elbow
shape, yeah?
macaroni.
Yeah, elbow
Okay,
macaroni. Okay, very
Alright.
good. Okay, what about this one? Can you guess this one, pupils? What is this? Yes, Anselm.
Is this kway teow? No.
Wait.
Anselm, what is this?
Yes, Anselm. What is this? Can you unmute yourself and tell us?
Fettuccine.
Okay, let's see. Yes!
Yes!
Fettuccine. Very good, very good.
Not kway teow, huh?
No,
Okay,
not kway teow. Okay, what about this one?
Okay.
Iris, your turn. Yes. What is this?
Penny.